All right, joined once again by Dr. Andra Gillespie of Emory University. So the results are in, and tell us how we should view this.
We should view this as being somewhat expected. Stacey Abrams endorsed candidates did particularly well on the Democratic side. The Trump-endorsed candidates who remained in the runoffs were in second place when they came into the runoffs, and they've pretty much stayed in that position. So the Trump endorsement didn't favor them all that well. So in the state, Donald Trump's endorsed candidates, Herschel Walker and Burt Jones, were the only two to really make it through. And so there were limits to how far a Trump endorsement would actually carry a candidate.
So when we get to November and people are in the polling stations getting ready to vote, we're not going to see any crossover, are we? I mean, people are going to stay pretty much party lines.
Pretty much, and we've seen that before already. So we're in a really polarized political moment. There really aren't many conservative Democrats and liberal Republicans, and to the extent that they are, they tend to vote with their parties. Yep. What we could see in some of these races is the potential for some partisans to skip a race. So if there's a candidate that they don't particularly like on their side, they may decide, well, I can't vote for the person in the other party, but maybe I'll just skip that race and not vote. And that may be where we see any differences in voting between, say, the gubernatorial race and the Senate race, and then in the down ballot statewide races as well.
Is that bad news for either party? Does one or the other party, does it come out a little bit stronger in that case where everybody votes left or everybody votes right?
Well, I mean, I think to the extent that these races are likely to be pretty close as they were in 2018, if there is a loss of enthusiasm for one candidate in particular, I think that speaks to the strength of the candidate, not necessarily the strength of the party. The fact that we have polarized voting, I think the big problem about that is our tendency to now other people who hold political views that are different from our own. Right. So not just viewing them as people we disagree with, but people who are dangerous, who must be stopped, right? It's leading to a lot of mistrust. It's leading to a lot of violence. It's also leading to stalemates.
How about Sanford Bishop? How has he fared tonight?
Well, that race, as far as I've seen, still hasn't been called yet, so we have to wait to see who his opponent's going to be. This is going to be a more challenging race than ones he's experienced in the past. He's in a new district, which is something he experiences every 10 years.
In Southwest Georgia.
In Southwest Georgia, right. It's more Republican now, so if there's an opportunity for a pickup on a congressional seat other than the 6th district, which is likely to happen, at this point it would be in the 2nd district. But what Bishop is going to hope is that his name recognition and the work that he's done in that district is going to carry him over, even with his new constituents.
Yeah, what a legend. I mean, when you think about Congress in this state, you think about him. Yeah. He is, one of the few still standing.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Gillespie, thank you for all of your great work tonight. We'll see you on 11 Alive in a couple of minutes. And by the way, you can get a full list from all of the runoff elections sent right to your phone. Just text the word results to 404-885-7600, and any results and updates that we get, we will post them on 11alive.com, as well as update you right here on Prime Time and 11 Alive.